Good morning. Welcome back to Cooking with Sarah. Today we're going to be making a delicious apple crisp with only a few ingredients. First, we're going to add the apples to a lightly buttered cook pan. The apples are pre-cut and peeled so that there won't be crunchy skins when you eat them. Then we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon and just sprinkle it on top to give it a little bit of flavor. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing with nutmeg, but you only need a tiny bit. And that's your first step. Our next step is going to be making the topping of the apple crisp. So the topping includes 1 cup of brown sugar that's packed, 1 cup of flour, and you would add 1 stick of butter. And mix that up until it's nice and smooth. The right tool to mix in the butter with the flour and other ingredients is a hand pastry blender. If you don't have one, you can also use 2 knives and just crisscross them. This just chops up the butter a little bit easier and mixes it in the flour. You can see how the butter is coming into smaller pieces and mixing with the flour a lot better than the spoon. It's a good idea at this point to start your oven because it takes a few minutes to heat up. So for the apple crisp, we want to bake it on 375 and press start. And that will heat up as we do the next step. Now that the topping of the butter, flour, and brown sugar is all mixed, we're going to add in the oats. So we have 1 cup of oats that we just need to lightly mix in, and this is all the ingredients that go in the topping. Now the oats are completely mixed into the topping, and we're going to sprinkle it on top of our apples. Just evenly coat all the apples with the layer. You can spread it around a little bit so that all the apples are covered to make sure there's a nice topping. Now the apple crisp is all ready and we're ready to put it in the oven. So we need to set the timer for 40 minutes or until the apples are fully cooked. Now we're going to take the apple crisp and put it in the oven. Stay tuned to see how it comes out after it's baked. Great, it sounds like it's done. Turn off the timer and make sure that it's not too hot when you go to serve it. So we want to check if it's cooked all the way, so you can take a cake tester or a toothpick, put it all the way through, and there's nothing on it, which shows apples are cooked all the way. And now we can serve ourselves a portion. Just take a nice scoop. You can put it on the plate. And this dish goes really good with some whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. So I have some whipped cream here. And there you go. It's so good. Thanks for watching. See you next time.